What's going on, everybody? My name is Japes, and welcome to another episode in my path to power. Before we get started, if you guys are looking to purchase Ultimate Team coins, check out FUT Coin Emporium. They're cheap, quick, and reliable. Their link is in the description down below. I also want to mention that sub boxes seemed a bit fluky yesterday, so if you guys missed out on my foot show, I'll leave a link to that in the description as well as on the screen. Be sure to check that out. I'm trying to work on getting that thing better, so any feedback is greatly appreciated. But we're getting things started. New striker coming in. It's because Higuain is a little tired. I still had some Brazilians that were kind of tired, and a lot of you guys said, Japes, what do you think about Muriel? And I was like, you know what? I actually haven't used him yet this year. So I went out and I picked him up with the dead eye chem, give him that +3 shooting, that +3 passing. And I think those are very, very important stats for a striker to have this year. I also have the Inform Pandev with the Catalyst chemistry style. So he's going to get +3 on his pace and his passing, two of his worst, I guess, general stats for an attacking mid. So we're bumping those up to be very, very respectable. And I had some success with him at the center mid position before, so I'm pumped about using him as an attacking mid. I also picked up Kaká with the Hunter chemistry style. I wanted to see what he was all about this year on Ultimate Team. He's a bit of a well, no, he's definitely, oh my God, look at that team. This is when I was like, my first match of the day, please, 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 why couldn't it just have been an easy matchup to come up against Messi, Bale, oh my, and oh, we're on the break. Muriel over the top, and come on, what sort of touch was that? But he makes up for it, and I'm going to get a little bit of free space. Going to find Pandev, and Pandev, if he puts it onto that left foot, it's just basically GG. That's going to be a goal more often than not. 23rd minute, that's a good way to start against a very strong lineup that my opposition had. I've been wanting to get my hands on Bale on my main account, so I've been looking at doing that. Also, if you guys are interested in that big S word, the S word, of course, I'm going to call streaming because I get asked about it, it seems, a bunch of times a day. I always announce, for the most part, the day of when I'm going to stream, but you can also just click follow on Twitch TV. It's really, really easy, and it'll send you an email that every time that I go live, but I am going to try to get a stream going at some point later on today. Cross that one in. Balotelli still gets what he wants, not to him that header, but this is the most abysmal and terrible keeping that I have ever seen. Can't remember. I want to say he had Casillas in goal, but look at this. What is he doing? He's just like laid down and let it go over his head. That's just atrocious AI. And I felt bad essentially for scoring that goal because that just sounded like it never should have gone in. This guy's biggest problem was that he would manage to take it away, but then he'd give it right back by holding on to the ball for a little too much off the drill. Borja Valero, lovely pass to Pandev. Pandev onto his left foot. Only going to be one end result. Tucks it by the keeper into the far corner. 44th minute. This one is starting to go my way, or at least go the direction that I was hoping it would. Borja Valero is just a wonderful player. I've talked about him before. If you guys need a fitness player, a guy that you can just bring on, you're going to be paying under 1,000 coins for him 10 times out of 10, and he absolutely gets the job done. Now, I thought about buying a chemistry style for him, but he performs so well with the basics, so I'm kind of reluctant to do that. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about chemistry styles versus basic. If it matters, if you prefer basic on some players, I'd love to get your feedback on that, because if there is a player that having the most well-rounded stats would make sense on, it would be a central midfielder. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below. This one, though, out of hand. 69th minute. Give me some of that dirty talk. Balotelli breaking on free. Nice little heel-to-heel shot to breeze past the keeper. Tuck it away with his left foot. 70th minute. I think that's 5-0 at this point. And I must admit, I did not realize that this guy had the Messi and the Bale until what you're about to see. And then I was like, whoa, he's had Messi and Bale. And it goes to show that, if you don't pay attention to their team half the time, then you might even be in better shape, because you're not going to be like, oh gosh, he's got this guy, I'm going to have to play cautious because I don't want Bale to just run by my defense. I wasn't even thinking about it. Lovely over the top ball, though, to Mario Balotelli. And I saw a comment on another video that was like, Japes, it's, what did it say? I said, I used to think you were a good player, but now you just score on crosses, over the top through balls, and I think that was it. And let's talk about the way I look at FIFA. Now, FIFA, when I approach a game, I approach it just the way I guess I'd approach a normal game of footy. You go in with the game plan, and while you can't scout your opponent out in FIFA really, so the game plan, like a pre-game game plan goes out the window. So I go in with the mentality that I want to win, and I think that's what many of you guys do as well. Now, to win, I have to take what my opponent is going to give me, and watch the keeper here. Please don't do it. Oh, he did it. He just hacked him down. Marchetti, why would you do it? Luckily, this game is out of hand, though, so it didn't matter. But I go in with the mentality that I want to win, and I'm going to take what my opponent gives me. And if he is playing very tight defense and, containing me well, forcing me outside just like you would do as a strong defender in real football, then I'm going to be forced into crossing in some of these situations. Now, if he's over-pressing me with his defenders and stepping up too much on my strikers, and I can play a quick 1-2 pass and send my striker in behind him to play an over-the-top through ball, I'm going to play that over-the-top through ball because that's what he's giving me. And that's kind of the way... That's just how I look at FIFA. If he's giving me quick 1-2 passes, I'm going to take that. If he's playing tight defense, I'm going to play more of a possession game, see if I can work it through the middle. If I can't, I'm going to be forced to work it out wide and look for an opportunity to cross it into the box. You guys have been asking for the stats, though. Mario Balotelli, 11 played, 19 goals scored for him. Very, very nice stats on the Italian striker. And you guys have been asking for this for ages. Hallelujah, Balotelli now wears the number 45. Thank goodness. I guess many of you guys will be thrilled. I keep forgetting that you can actually change your squad number, so I'll probably change a few more around eventually just because it's kind of fun to, give players, I guess, the number they might have in real life, or just give them a random number that you think suits them properly. But giving Balotelli a number other than 45 just seems like it'd be totally inappropriate. So I'm going out and I'm picking up a bunch of contracts. You can get them for 150 coins. This is done on Team of the Weekday, which is when I like to go out and get contracts, fitness cards, stock up. I think I pick up 14 or 15 of them, just bidding 150 coins. I won't pay more than that. I won't do the buy now because there's really just no need to. You can see I'm only essentially 50 seconds out or something along those lines, and I'm scrolling way through because if two people go for the same 150, it just gets so annoying, and I'd rather go a minute out, 2 minutes out, and have an easy time putting 150 coin bids on everything, making sure to not put 150 coin bids on manager contracts, at least for the moment, but I'm sure the manager will need a contract eventually. So as we go through, I think I spend, probably about 2,000 coins on contracts, but it'll keep I had a lot of players that were coming off contracts or out of contracts at this point in time, so I needed to do it, and I needed to do it badly. I did mention yesterday that I'd be going out of town for the weekend as well. I think the plans have changed, and I will actually be staying in town, so more to come on that. Stay posted to Twitter for that. I also posted on Foothead my Path to Power, my 4-2-2 Brazilian side. If you guys want to know exactly what the lineup looks like, if you didn't get it from this episode or you want to reference it, I'll leave a link to that down in the description as well. Douglas Costa breaking free right here, tries to do a little shit pass to Pato, and I end up kicking him in the back of the leg. Now the ref deems that was a penalty. I felt that was pretty darn lucky because I wasn't so sure that was a stellar call. It's not to say, I don't know, you guys can be the judge of it. Watch it right back. I guess he kind of clunks into me. I don't know, but I'm going to take it regardless. Felipe Melo, 89 penalties. Who knew? I did not. And he's going to crush this one into the far corner. Count now 1,000 to 1,000. And that is my penalty trick. As soon as you charge B up, you're going to hold the stick left, right, and generally I go up a little bit as well, but you're going to count out 1,000 to 1,000 in your head. And if you've kept the meter in that like green yellow area, chances are even if the keeper goes the right way, you're going to be able to knock it by him, assuming your player has a high penalty kick rating. So we're on the break yet again, 29th minute, and I fail, but he is going to now try to work this one back up. He gives it back to me though quite quickly. Leandro Damio, a little bit of free space and a lovely finish, tucking that in at the far corner just inside the post in the 31st minute to give us a 2-1 lead. That is a much more deserved goal because that is a wonderful finish from the Brazilian, what do you guys think? Do you think he's eventually going to make his way to Europe, or is he destined to stay in Brazil? Let me know that in the comment section down below. Horrible defending, though. Absolutely no excuse for that, other than it's raining, right? That's an excuse, right? Everybody uses the rain as an excuse. Not really. It's just poor defending. I was trying to take it away from him too much. Thought I could nip in there and steal it away, and he ended up just doing a circle around and scoring on me. Absolutely atrocious defending there. 2-1 though. Bernard, a little bit of free space, and I love working with this man. Rainbow flick, gonna crush a finish. Oh, it's deflected out for a corner, but it's only I guess right and proper that after almost scoring a goal like that, FIFA karma, gonna nod this one home with Felipe Melo over the keeper, giving him his second goal in the match. One from the penalty spot, one from the one off of a set piece, off of a corner. So 2 from set piece situations essentially. But now we're making our moving in. 78th minute. Gonna put this one forward. Alexander Pato gonna knock it away, and the rain is just a bit of a mess at times. Because the players take, what can be very unreliable touches. This over the top through ball, managed to take it away with Bernard. He's going to tuck that one in at the far corner. 79th minute. That is how this match is going to end. That is how this episode is going to end as well. Anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this episode, a like or thumbs up is always greatly appreciated. Make sure to check out the links down in the description for the Foot Show, for the Path to Power squad on Foothead. Anything that you might have a question about, there should maybe be a link for it in the description. Anyways, guys, other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. My name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.